Oh, hey everybody! I got caught up watching something. There's got a lot to talk about. Got a lot to talk about today. Let me just check, make sure the mic is all right. A little inside baseball. When I was thinking about how to make this podcast. Hey Jack, welcome. I was thinking like maybe I should separate it into like segments. And one of the segments I was like considering was like the war on beauty. And part of me think like, is that something I could actually like come up with every week? And it turns out yes. Yes, I think I could have a story every week of a character that is now that was like kind of hot, that is now ugly. So let's hop right into it and see the latest gameplay reveal. That this is Perfect Dark, a classic from the N64.
Your target is in possession of a radioactive device. Stop
Nice,
carrying
a sci-fi thriller.
Good luck, Agent.
He's just jumping.
I always knew I had an instinct. I could see the world
Skydiving
differently.
through a sandstorm
it would
here.
be like any other mission.
There, oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on, we gotta go back to this. Here we go, Johanna Dark. Looking a little old here in her latest single. Let's watch the whole trailer.
Welcome to Garden City, where it's a pleasant 23
Johanna
degrees
Dark.
all day, every day.
There we go. We got and this seems like
How
kind of
far
like,
is
you
last known
know,
location?
Local forces are also tracking his
like I said, a
whereabouts.
sort of sci-fi,
Find him before
a sci-fi thriller.
Advise.
I may just reduce the volume here so it doesn't drown out my speech.
footprint.
And then like it had like even the original had like sci-fi gadgets. I think you ended up talking to aliens in the first one. It's been a long time since I played Perfect Dark.
We are getting odd readings from your monitor. Can you confirm? I'm looking at the
Sneak it in, some stealth. That's always what I want out of my first-person shooters, stealth. And interacting with objects.
Intel places Carrington on the second floor.
Oh, doing some parkour. There's a
The
yellow
life we think we know
painted pipes. Always popular.
turns out to be a lie.
Always popular gamers. I love, you know what I love in my first-person shooters? Jumping. It's always so much fun.
Find the truth.
I don't want shooting. I want platforming
Scans
in
clear.
first person.
I'm going in blind. Carrington! Damn it!
Slide.
Analyze. What am I looking at here?
Carrington appears to be targeting a research facility.
A
If
research.
he attacks it, the casualties could be astronomical. Agent Stark, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, it's like some hacker stuff going on. Ghost in the Shell.
I could use someone with your skills.
Oh. Now there was, one of the cool things about the original Perfect Dark is you could disarm people with melee attacks. That was interesting. At least there's some actual fighting going on here. Oh, bullet time. Always a classic in this is a staple in video games now.
I had to lose everything before I could
Lose
see.
everything.
What this world was really hiding.
I hope you're ready, Agent Dark.
Whoa.
Are you all seeing this?
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
Perfect Dark. Whoa. So this is the new Johanna Dark here. Look at this. Holy smokes. For reference, this was I don't know if there's a way to zoom in on this. This was the original Johanna Dark, in sort of N64 era. Not like super high res. N64 Johanna Dark, tight suit, kind of a seductive pose here. Definitely kind of pit up, but then they really, I think once they switched to, the Xbox, they went like ham on the sort of sexuality here, with her being like some sort of pinup model, like seductive poses here. And but now we have this. This is this is the grown up. This is sort of the immature teenage fantasy porn brain stuff, but here is the this is grown up Johanna Dark here. This is the grown up, mature looking Johanna Dark. If you haven't noticed through the trailer though, like there's zero hint of any sort of sexuality with Johanna Dark. We can't even use, like, here she is in a poncho, stepping out, no cleavage. We have, I don't think we saw any cleavage in the entire trailer. So, she's a serious woman. She's mature, and that's what video games are now. This is, looking at it, this is like looks 100% like it's to satisfy some woman's ego. I honestly can't get why you make a character that looks this plain. Man, the people are like, oh, she looks attractive woman. What, are you gay? Why do you think she's unattractive? That when you look at, like, this is how like video game characters used to be designed. Like, not like here's like a non-fat woman's pretty attractive, to be honest. If you want to go with real life as an example. But then they used to be designed like here, she's like a drop dead supermodel hot type of thing. Clear sex appeal, and now it's this. Because this is who we're designing video games apparently for women and ESG scores now, not the actual audience that's going to play it. Because they would prefer, Johanna Dark to look like this. And look, Perfect Dark wasn't a game about showing off. I mean, it's a first-person shooter. You never see her character model like at all in the game. Maybe through some sequences, but it's not a huge part of it. But at the very least, there's that spice in it. That she's an incredibly attractive, like, secret agent type of character that can seduce men. Sort of like a Bond. I think it's kind of the reverse of the sort of a different type of Bond. They have that mystery and that appeal to them. But no, not anymore. Not anymore. Johanna Dark is a serious woman. She's doing serious stuff, serious adult stuff. And, teenage men can't understand that. They probably shouldn't even play the game. We'll see how it goes. I know, like, one of the funny things about this is, like this era of Perfect Dark, I don't think it did very well. Like, the original Perfect Dark, I think, did pretty well on the N64, but that was, like, Rare at its peak. Rare in the N64 era was, like, unstoppable. They had, like, Donkey Kong 64. They had, Diddy Kong Racing, I believe. They Conker's Bad Fur Day, the Banjo-Kazooie series, Perfect Dark. I think they were involved in GoldenEye as well. Am I crazy on this? GoldenEye. Let's see, Rare. Let me just type in Rare Games, N64. They just made so many iconic games. Yep, GoldenEye, Banjo-Kazooie, Perfect Dark. I don't recall Blast Corps. They made Killer Instinct? Oh, interesting. I never played Jet Wars Gemini, but just a ton of really good games. And then once they got bought up by Microsoft, there was like, oh my God, how could Nintendo do such a thing? Hey, good morning, Extra. Good to see you. How could they give up Rare? They were such a big influence. Well, after they went to Microsoft, it just seemed like they didn't really do a lot. They never had that same level of success with like these blockbusters. And like this was sort of more of an attempt to I guess, Xbox level marketing of just, making her a super high character and hoping that will get you some extra money. So it's not like making her beautiful is like some sort of cure all. It just it makes the game better, but it's only a really small part of what makes a game good. But this is unfortunately just a step back. This doesn't improve the game at all. This just makes the person. This is strictly to soothe the ego of the people that make the game, rather than make the game enjoyable for the audience that it's intended to. Or honestly, audience that intended to is probably a bad word, because I don't even know who they make video games for. Assuming that it's supposed to be like some sort of demo of young men, but that doesn't even seem to be what they're making. They don't even seem to make it for the target demo anymore. Let's just like hit like some sort of generic, sort of a mass in a target demo, 20 early teens to like mid-range adults that may be a man or a woman. I don't even know. It's just become such a bland and riskless. There's like zero risk. Oh, she got freckles too. Like look how it's like a real person. I don't get this obsession with it. We got to make her look like she's a real woman. We'll give her little freckles, little skin stuff, a little chapping on her lips. Like, meanwhile, oiled up, hot, sexy. Not as realistic as not someone you'd see in the you'd see in the supermarket. Kind of looks like some sort of like a hot ant that's gonna try and go over to your friend's house. That's the bartender from Shrek. It's true. There's a lot of things I've seen her compared to. Let's see. Oh yeah, the bartender from Shrek. Doris here. I could see the resemblance. That they've got the same chin. They've always got to have that gigantic chin. Like I even like put her next to like a picture of Kenshiro in my thumbnail. I'm like, Kenshiro does not have a chin that wide. It's amazing that this level of a square jaw is incredible. She looks like she's ready to host a G4 show about video games, and maybe harangue you about women in video games. That you should She's about to give you a speech about how you should sexualize women in video games. And if you don't like it, you should watch it. That's what she looks like she's about to do. Maybe that'll be a different scene in Perfect Dark. That's it. That's it for this. Every week, though, it's insane. Every freaking week, it seems like there's another example of this. And unfortunately, it's a character that has, a history. Whether it be like Lara Croft or some other character that they just decided, we'll make her ugly. Why not? Why not? Horizon Zero Dawn. Give her a fat chin. It's based off a real woman that, who knows what the actual actress, you actually look at her pictures that she's based off of, and she looks like 10 times better. But, of course, doing that, they'd have to add makeup, They had to make her look realistic with freckles and stuff, so they, harshen up the lines. But, let's move on